Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rise of a Legend here in MLB 20 Road to the Show. It is the regular season finale. We'll get you caught up on the standings real quick. Somehow the Dodgers have left the door open. We're 6 games back, which is probably just a little bit too much for us to overcome with 8 games remaining. But with the Dodgers going 2-8 in their last 10 and us going 8-2 in our last 10, it's at least a possibility. We'll be eliminated in 3 games if things go sideways. They were leading by double digits for a long time. More importantly, though, we should seal up a postseason finish, or a postseason appearance, rather, in the wild card. We just beat the Cubs badly, kind of. The score made it look closer than it appeared. We were dominating for most of that game. Won 8-6, leading 7-0 for a large majority of it. But we're up about 5 games on them. It's down to the Phillies, the Diamondbacks, and the Reds. The Reds and the Diamondbacks are going to be limited at any moment. The Phillies have a little bit of a chance, but the Cubs have picked up their play, and it looks like the Phillies have kind of slid on their own. So it looks like it'll most likely be us facing the Cubs in the wild card. Uncle Rico, number 7 on the field, number 69 overall, but number 1 in all of our hearts today. We are facing off against David Price and the Los Angeles Dodgers in Colorado. We're still number 1. Actually, I don't know. I didn't check at the end of the last episode, I just realized. Oh no. Okay, don't worry. Cool. We're good. We're fine. That ERA is dropping. That strikeout number is going up. That win-loss record is going up. We're 9-1 in 10 decisions, which is excellent. We've had a couple of wins taken away from us. We were also granted a couple of maybe losses that we were kind of bailed out of. So the baseball cosmic gods have balanced things out to a 9-1 record. So we're leading for Rookie of the Year. Hopefully we can clinch that. I don't know exactly when they hand those awards out, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and play the next one. Lost to Chicago, then beat them. We'll check the training facility first. Attribute game, clutch. That one probably would be a good one to push up. Stamina, durability. Wouldn't actually be bad. So we can do the meditation, or we can do a long distance run, box jumping, sprints, increase our speed, or be our aggressiveness. I don't know what that means. Distance throwing long, K/9 velocity, bunting practice, bunting, drag bunting. All right, we're good there. Home runs over 9. Yeah. Let's go with we'll go with the clutch increase, because we could use that a little bit. Just make sure that we're giving it our best in clutch time. I don't know why I've had so much trouble with that specific situation. Beat the Dodgers once. We'll go to the clubhouse. Jake McGee. And let's take it to let's talk to Pazos. He's feeling great about his recent hitting performance. Isn't he a pitcher? That's kind of weird. Just hit the cover off the ball, man. Keep crushing it, bro. I mean, I understand you're doing your part. You're still ripping the ball off, or the cover off the ball. All right. Here it is. Game 3. It looks like we won the last 2 games. So with a loss to, I guess it would depend on what the Dodgers have been doing, but we lost to the Cubs in one of them, but I think we're on a 3-game win streak right now. This is a very important game. They have a really good lineup. We have to watch out and be very careful for everyone. Even the cold hitters, I'm not going to give them anything. I'm going to try not give them anything. We're maxed out with Nunez behind the dish. We're at least bumping it. Familiar with each other. So we're getting a solid +7 in some categories, which is nice. But this is a huge game in the state of Colorado today, as the 98-60 Los Angeles Dodgers take on the 95-63 Colorado Rockies. So I guess technically we would still have a chance, But I need to be at my best to hopefully pick up a win here against a very powerful opponent. 20 starts, only 10 decisions. 9-1 record, though. That's the important number. 2.31 ERA, 113 innings. Only giving up 100 hits. 128 strikeouts to just 5 walks. We have been playing on a pretty hard difficulty for a pretty considerable amount of time at this point. So I'm feeling very good about that. Justin Turner is our leadoff man here. Also, the bats have been strong for Colorado over the last several weeks here in Rise of a Legend. As we wrap up the regular season, we are 3 games behind the Dodgers, and then the Diamondbacks 15.5, Padres 21.5, and then the Giants 39.5. That's the first time we've seen the stats in a while, excuse me. It's the first time we've seen the division standings in a while. Usually they show us the wild card stuff. I would assume that we are pretty locked at this point in the wild card. We're just going to be maybe a surprise contender for a division crown. So we'll have to see here. That one fouled away. Would have been a ball if he had let it go. So very important game. Need to play well. God, I'm looking at a fastball. That was a generous call. That looked like a ball to me. Increased relationship with Turner, maybe? Am I growing rivalries here? I mean, I would assume so. If there's anybody you're going to grow rivalries with in this, it would be divisional opponents. Corey Seager. 24 home runs, 77 ribbies. Milestone watch, 97 career home runs. That one's going to be lifted. No one's going to get there. So that'll be an easy double. Maybe even he's going to leg it out for 3. And they'll throw it in. So we are in a little bit of a spot of bother here because no one went for that ball. No one even attempted. They just... Yikes. Number 30 just kind of gave up, huh? Just kind of quit. Sweet. Thanks, man. That's a run that's going to be on me. That was not necessarily my fault. So, alright. We can get out of this. It's no problem. We're fine. Send a couple of batters over to Big J's. For some French dips, you know? That's not great. It technically works, but not great. Gosh, shout out to French dips. All that au jus sauce. That one fouled off my catcher. Again, being very careful. Charlie Blackmon is not going to get there. So, I absolutely got in Seager's way. Sorry, man. That's on me. That's not even my fault. That was a good pitch. That was a well-located good pitch. Blackmon just didn't go for it. Okay, he didn't really have much of an option to just let that one drop.
One out now, one out. Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Whew, man. Strong start is not going well here. Had trouble with the pitch counts lately. We had a 21 pitch inning in the last episode. Just kind of, it's been a struggle as far as those numbers are concerned. And we're not looking good here. 12 with 1 out. A double play here would be a tremendous help. I'm all right putting 1 up on the board. I know the Dodgers are very good. They've been cruising. They've been in cruise control for a while. We had a great run to at least put us in this position. It's going to feel shitty getting there, but in the end, honestly, it may not even matter. We're 3 games out with 4 games left. I think they win the division if they win tonight. He's safe. Okay, so that eliminates the double play. And I continue to allow a lot of stolen bases because I just don't throw to first base. Got a big whiff of something there. That one's fouled away. Obviously, it'd be great to get a division championship, but I just the Dodgers are just too damn good.
The center fielder, Josh Peterson.
Feels good to even be in this position, though. Fuck. That wasn't even close. That was so bad. Mookie Betts is on second. That one's fouled away. So 18 pitches here in the first inning. See what the bats can do, as that is a second strike. Are you sure you want to go fastball again? Get there. Wow, that one really hung in the air. Wow, okay. Alright. I thought that was more of a line drive situation. I just kept waiting for it to drop. It's like, alright. Go ahead and sim to the next appearance. So still 1-0. We can just keep them at bay enough. We're going to be lucky, though. They're a very good team. It feels like a game that's like, you know what, if I get lost, like, it's not that big of a deal. They're very good. And I'm just not hitting it. Not hitting what I need to hit. Good news is headset's getting a good charge here. Fudge. This is bad. This is a bad start. Gosh darn it. That one thankfully was just a foul and not anything worse. Got that one on him. Change up. Really went for that one. I guess we'll just give it to him again. Laid off at that time. That's fine. That's fine. I'll raise it up just a little bit. Fouled off. Fuck. Lost him. Oh, man. With everything on the line, I am not performing well. That was a 7-pitch at bat. And I lost him.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Will Smith.
Fouled away. Yikes. Get there. Excellent catch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Desmond. Appreciate it. Gavin Lux coming on up here.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 9.
Fuck. I can't get it. I can't. It was a good timing, and I just missed the. I missed the spot. That one's low. Come on, man. We're right there. There's no way I make it this that far into this game. Come on. Hit the strike zone, man. Hit the strike zone. There we go. This guy is like looking. He's like, I don't even have to take my bat off the shoulder. I'm just throw me a strike. You have one. Get a strike. That one's.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 33.
Wow. All right. Do you want to drop the difficulty game? Because clearly I'm struggling. This might cost me Rookie of the Year. Fuck. I can't. I can't get anybody out. I couldn't even get the fucking pitcher out. And I can't hit my spot. God damn it.
Hey, roll it up. Plays it too.
That's a ball.
I'm all over the map.
2-0.
I'm 38 pitches into this.
One down. One down.
Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I mean, they got to be talking in the Dodger dugout and just being like, look, let him throw a strike before you even think about swinging. They are clobbering me. Lost your hat, buddy.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ball,
Corey
that's inside.
Seager.
2 on, 1 out.
The count 1-1.
I mean, I wonder how they weigh that sort of thing. Like, look, he's 9-2. Like, he's a rookie losing to like the best team in the game.
Got him, that's him out.
He was definitely safe at first, though.
Now batting, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
That was about the same spot I left that pitch in last time for him. Fouled away.
We're 2 away now.
Fouled away again. .47 pitches in, we've given up 3 runs. And it is not looking good here. As we wrap up my starts this season. This should be the final start. I doubt that I'd get to start the wild card game. But, I mean, obviously you never know. But it's very quickly becoming apparent that like wild card. It's going to be the wild card is what we're going to be working on. Also, I'm increasing a lot of relationships, and I'm assuming it's all with the Dodgers? I don't know. Here's a look at your National League West standings, Colorado. We're 3 games back. We really need this game to turn in our favor here. If I can maybe dial it in and help my team a little bit, that would be helpful. But it's been a brutal couple of innings so far. I'm assuming that if the Dodgers win, they'll win the division, which is fine. We'll lock into a wild card spot, not that big of a deal. I would guess that we would then play the Dodgers in the first round, which might make it an early exit,
I got a ball,
but
1 strike.
ooh, Ooh. That was so bad. Just been off. Just been off. Can't quite get where I'm trying to get.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Just late. I mean, even when it's like decently timed, it's still off a little bit one way or the other. Just brutal. Fuck me.
No strike.
We walked the batter, giving up a huge triple on a full count. 3-1 here. You gotta literally call something that's not a fastball. That should have been creamed. That should have been creamed to the right field stands. Finally a strikeout. I believe that's the first of the day. Oh, third. How do I have 3 strikeouts? That doesn't even make sense. That is mind-boggling.
Hey, here we go now.
Now batting. Catcher.
There we go. Four-seam fastball.
One's the count.
That one's ripped. That's an out. Mark it as an out. There's a strikeout. That's number 4. Alright. Getting into a little bit of a groove here. Couple strikeouts. Hopefully that'll settle things down. We're batting second in this upcoming inning here. Bottom 3. 1 hit for Colorado. So yes, I gave up 3 runs, but we also don't have a whole lot of offense going anyway. David Price is working with 26 pitches through 2 1/3. He works with a 4-seam fastball, changeup, 2-seam cutter, and a curveball. But he hasn't seen Big Daddy. Okay, well, that's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it wasn't not a great swing.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Way too early. I have 24 contact and only 17 power. I really should be worrying about home runs.
Aye.
All right, well, that was hideous, horrendous, and hideous. Both tried to come out of my mouth at the same time. Hideous?
Off for the Dodgers.
That was awful. Absolutely awful. All right. I thought that was maybe a check swing. Get away, Rico. That's what I need. I need about 36 of those to bring this pitch count down a little bit.
The pitcher.
60 pitches into the 4th. For comparison, David Price was working with 26 when he faced me, and I can't imagine. Can't imagine that's. It was that many. God damn it. God, I am so off. Thank you, Blackman. Tip of the old cap to you.
The batter. The third baseman.
Hey, 2 away, 2
Justin
away.
Turner.
I'm early.
Inside.
Something about the timing in my head is just off. Like, just enough to really cause me. Oh, come on. Foul. All right, 2-1. Got both of those are like not off by much. Throw it to first, you fucking idiot. So that red is going up. So I guess maybe I'm gaining some rivals here. Arenado, Blackman, Naquin. I don't think we're gonna get anything. Yeah, 3-0. Top 5. So that was a clean inning. That was a literal, like, I think it was a 1 pitch, a 2 pitch, and a 3 pitch situation there.
All right, now get ahead.
Ball. Down.
Is that what you, somebody, it's like, yeah, all right, get ahead. And then I immediately threw a ball. There you go. Thank you. Shake your hand. If I shake your hand. Well, the deal isn't done in Denver, Colorado until you shake my hand.
Hey, here we go.
I do not intend to die in Denver, Colorado. All right. Moving on. Moving away from the movie quotes here. Not a movie that I was a star in. There was, speaking of Napoleon Dynamite, the other day there was a really interesting Q&A with a couple of people from the cast, from John Heder, Efren Ramirez, and Diedrich Bader. Napoleon, Pedro, and Rex Kwon Do himself, all in there. I only caught the tail end of it because I didn't see it from the beginning. I don't know if there's like a VOD or anything. But what I saw was pretty cool. That one's way outside. Way outside. Way inside. Cool. Great. Awesome. Hit the strike zone, you mustachioed buffoon. There you go, buddy. Throw it on in there. 74 pitches and you're 4 innings into this. 2 away. Put him away. Let's put him down here. There we go.
I got the count. 2-0.
Those are the like small little bounces that I definitely need throughout the course of a game. Just like a, not like a garbage strike or anything, but just like a, just one that goes my way. You know, maybe it's just a little outside, but they still call it a strike. Much better last 2 innings here, but I don't know that it's going to be enough. I think that 3 runs might be all the damage that the Dodgers need, as we're going to get pulled after 5 innings. We'll probably get pegged with a loss. Pinch hit for in the 5th inning. David Price is going to get the win. That means that Uncle Rico will be tagged with loss number 2 on the season. Couldn't get out of it when it mattered. They will most likely, I think they'll just win the West. Will be locked into the wild card. Yeah, frustrating game. I got beat up early. They scored 3 more in the 6th. Oh, and the 9th. Okay, cool, good. Excellent. Winning pitcher Price at 14-9. Losing pitcher Rico. That'll put him at 9-2. So unfortunately, we don't get the double-digit wins that I was hoping for this season. We did have some wins that were kind of robbed from us. Some of them that should have been ours. Yeah. We don't need to watch the thing. But a brutal 20-27 pitch first 2 innings. 7 in the 4th, 10 in the 5th, 12 in the whatever it was, 3rd. Regressed the plate vision and the discipline, and the clutch went down again. This one I just really struggle with. Some of these I think are a little too harsh, because it definitely isn't always my fault. I understand that sometimes I leave pitches over the plate and stuff, but lost a bunch of stuff there. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and continue here. I had an opportunity right here at the end of the season to sneak into contention for damn, one bad game. Yeah, one bad game. They gave up, the bullpen gave up 6 runs, so Yes, I got tagged with the loss, but there was a high likelihood that even if it was tied, or even if I gave them the lead, I don't know if it would have held. And the Dodgers are kind of sliding on their way into the playoffs at 2-8, 7-3 though for the Rockies. So we will go ahead and take the wild card. Cubs have clinched a postseason appearance. I have not been looking at the Central. Oh, so it could be the Brewers. Interesting. Interesting. Is there a way to look at the schedule calendar? No. Where? How would I look at league? Take a look and see. Looks like we're still in first. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Team lineup rosters, no. League standings, statistics, league leaders, social media. All right. I was curious if the Dodgers, or I'm sorry, the Brewers and the Cubs were playing each other. So here we go. Let's view the calendar. So we will sim through the date. Sim through the date. Sim through the date. And then sim through the date. Oh, okay. Go to the training facility, I guess, one last time. Strength training. Yuck. Fucking whoever walked outside over there just fucking reeks of smoke and booze. Alright. Strength training. I don't know what I'm doing here. Core workout, durability +2, stamina. Can raise that a bit. Fielding and reaction. Really need to work on the speed. I guess I could do speed. Batting practice, contact, bullpen, forkball velocity and K/9. Let's do that one. Loss. Congratulations. Regular season has come to an end. Congratulations. Let me move the webcam out of the way for you. I'll just turn it off for a second. The Rockies, MLB, have finished the season 96-66 for a .593 percentage win record and have made the postseason as a wild card team. You play the Cubs in the first round of the postseason. Okay. I do not want to go too far. German Marquez is going to get the start against Kyle Hendricks. And this is a one-off, one-game thing. Winner goes on, loser goes home. And that will be on the next episode of Rise of a Legend. We're actually going to... Can I select this? Oh, God, I'm so scared. Play next appearance, sim through date, pitching practice. Oh, wait, can you not watch this? Sim postseason, pitching practice. Wait, can you do pitching practice? I've been playing this game for an entire season. Play next appearance, sim through date, sim postseason. What is pitching practice? Are you kidding me? You can adjust umpire close calls to have umpires judge every play perfectly or make them make a mistake. I could have been doing this all day or the entire season. Chances 9. Okay. What? This was exactly what I was looking for, like, throughout the season. Fouled off. Okay, let me... Gosh darn it. So you could just do pitching practice, like, every single day. That's like a whole thing. I can't have this window closed. I need some oxygen. Just hope that it doesn't fucking stink out there. Missed. That was real bad. Okay, yes, I get that it's X. God dang it. Let me put him away here. I guess I don't really need to do practice. So does that advance the runner to third? What's going on here? Interesting. So I could have been doing this the whole time. Cool. Great. Curious what the what is the reward? Get there? There we go. Four pitch line out. God dang it. Why doesn't it like interrupt you? It probably told me like the very beginning of the year and I just skipped through it because I'm an impatient person. There we go. Definitely helps if you point the camera towards the towards the base before you push the button. There we go. So it's a bronze. I feel so dumb that I never looked at this. I just hit triangle to sim to the next appearance, and then it would occasionally give me one that was like fall behind and count. It was like, oh, let's practice your pitching, and I'd be like, wow, I wish this was in here every day, and it is. I just never saw it. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, poor pitching. Yikes. There we go. First pitch strike. So you just try to get 9 outs. There we go. Strikeout. There we go. Great pitching. 3-pitch strikeout. Hell yeah, that's great pitching. Okay, so now we have runner in scoring position. Oh, we have 2 on. So I would assume that you want to get a ground ball here. I guess the strikeout there is real bad. Or good. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of generous calls here as far as the strikes are concerned. Well, at least we know this for next season. That one was not good. 2 chances left here. Working with a silver, which is nice. That one was... Come on. Foul. Foul, 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 foul. There we go. There we go. I would guess that it would give you bonus points to ground into a double play. If there's 2 on with 1 out. I mean, they're not going to complain about a strikeout, but I don't know where he wants this. Ah. Well, still a silver. So what does that do? Poor, great, 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 poor, good, good, good. Change mode. Oh, there's like a menu. Shit. I don't know what that does. Okay, so... Oh, so it goes right into the Dodgers. So I guess we have to sim through days. I can't... Why can't I watch the game? I really wanted to... I really wanted to just watch the game. My whole idea for the next episode was going to be we're going to watch the National League wild card. Pitching practice. All right, well, here we go. Let's find out if we advance to the postseason. We don't. Okay, well. What was the box score? Oh, they got 1 run in the 11th. Navigate. Batting. Colorado. Base running. Because... Okay, so they didn't call on me at all. Alright, cool. Okay, well. Sim the postseason, I guess. The Nationals have defeated the Yankees in the 2020 World Series. Okay. So that'll do it. That's it. Admittedly an anticlimactic finish. But sometimes that's just how it goes. Alright. That does it for season 1 of Rise of a Legend. We'll be back in 2021 for more, with more of this. I might do an extra full off-season episode. We'll see exactly what that entails. We bumped up to a 70. Cool. Disappointing finish, but, you know, it happens. I couldn't believe we were in that position anyway. And then lost in extras to the Cubs. So, unfortunate, but it's how it goes. We'll see you next year for more Rise of a Legend. Thanks for watching.